It presents a window of opportunity to align to global and regional nutrition efforts, and it aligns these to the Ugandan context. Then in the UNAP2, there is emphasis on cross-sectoral linkages and synergies, and it also emphasizes the issue of mutual accountability in achieving nutrition impact, and it also emphasizes the multi-sectoral nature of bringing efforts from the various sectors to implement the UNAP and also achieve the critical goals of the UNAP2. Now, that is the vision for UNAP2. A well-nourished, healthy, and productive population effectively participating in the socio-economic transformation of Uganda. A well-nourished, healthy, and productive population. With those levels of anemia and those levels of stunting, I don't know, but this is what we are setting out to do. That means UNAP2 has to work towards reversing those indicators if you are talking about a well-nourished and healthy, productive population. As a goal, UNAP2 seeks to improve the nutrition status of children under 5 years, school-age children, adolescents, pregnant and lactating women, and other vulnerable groups by 2025. So if you don't see your category in here, it's within this. Is it within the vulnerable groups? Everyone is covered. Are we together? If you are not under 5, if you are not going to school, you are not an adolescent, you are not pregnant yet, and you are not lactating, you could be in these vulnerable groups. It means UNAP is looking at everyone. Because you'll notice that everyone is affected by nutrition in the country. But these are the most critical groups for UNAP2. Now, the objectives are basically 3. To increase access to and utilization of nutrition-specific interventions. Do you know what are nutrition-specific interventions? It's very important to understand this. Who knows? Who is not a nutritionist but knows? Okay, let's hear from him.
Okay, nutrition-specific interventions are interventions that are targeting to prevent or treat malnutrition. For example, if you have a project which is treating acute malnutrition, or maybe you also have a project for prevention of stunting, those are specific services for nutrition.
Okay. The details you can find out from him, but most of those interventions, we find them in the Ministry of Health, which are specific to dealing with malnutrition. Then we have objective 2, which is to increase access and utilization of nutrition-sensitive services. Now, these are not direct nutrition services, but they're indirect, and we find them in other sectors. That's when we talk of a multi-sectoral approach. There are those interventions in the Ministry of Agriculture, interventions in Ministry of Education, Health, gender, and others. These are the sensitive services. And the last one, strengthen the enabling environment for scaling up nutrition-specific and nutrition-sensitive services. This is to do with the enabling environment. We realize that even if you do the specific services, provide the sensitive services without the enabling environment, it would be difficult to achieve the changes or the outcomes we want to see. Therefore, UNAP3 has 3 major objectives. Are we together? Now,